everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect. This is part 7. Last time we landed on Noveria, and have had a lovely time getting someone fired, just so we can get access to the garage, so we can get the hell out of here. We can go to Peak 15, so we can go and visit the Matriarch Benezia at Peak 15. So we're going to proceed with that one this episode, see how long we'll be on Noveria for, and then we'll take it as it comes, see where we end up after that, potentially doing some more assignments. Before we move on. But we know that heading to Vermeer is also on the cards. Wonder if we can speak to our friend here now that we've got a pass.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Cool. So we already spoke to him to get all that information before, so that's fine.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Nice. A guard that's actually not rude to me. Oh! We just got Geth chillin'.
See, these are what the Matriarch had in the crates.
Oh, there you go. We got fucking Geth. They're just running at me. They're just sprinting at me with all that they are. All that they are.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Thanks, Mako. What's up?
What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the Matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Well, I guess we'll just continue with our mission then. Get into our Mako, get the hell out of here. It's time to leave. Alright, let's have a look. We're going to be riding out there in, level 1 hazard. It's blizzard time, baby. Let's take a look at this map. So we can go around there. Okay, it's just very straightforward. We've got 2 bridges, I assume. And then it takes us right to Peak 15. What are our chances of encountering some danger along the way? Here we go, I see red on my map. Someone didn't make it. Nice. Firestorm 7 heavy armor, Gladiator 7, Onyx 7 for the Turian. Let me just have a look. Gives you a little bit more damage protection, but I don't know if it's exactly what I want to be giving you. And I do want you to have some tech and bionic protection as well, so win some, you lose some. Right. Where did they get that? Well, they got barriers and everything. I thought we could just drive straight through the barriers, but no. Oh god. I'm gonna get destroyed here. Hold on, give me a minute. Rocket dudes everywhere. Oh, you ever try and jump over the rockets only to land on them? Another big boy. Scrap metal for me. Good night, everybody. Thank you for playing. Need to be careful about, I can see the hazard meter by the mini-map building up because we're outside. So I'll do a review of all the new gear I get when I do my next resupply and we sort everyone out with their stuff. I tend to, you know, look at what I've currently got and I'm like, if I'm not like struggling with my gear that I feel like I need to upgrade it immediately, then I do that when I'm in a more peaceful setting. I think actually, yeah, I did get another level up, so I might just chuck a couple more points into some things. Chuck 3 points into that, another 3 points into combat armor to max that out. Liara can... I'm gonna do singularity. Work on singularity. And Garrus, my friend. We'll get you close to finishing off your assault rifles. Disintegrated. Jesus, look how far back we shot this dude. Dodged. I don't need more meta gel at the moment, so I'm okay to skip over that medical crate. Where are we on the map now? Just a couple of corners to go. Ooh, there it is. Nice. I like how they handle the vistas. It looks pretty. All of the worlds that we're on look so pretty. Even if they're deadly as hell. There you are. Where's the other one? Sniped. Oh god. What? That was almost to my doom. Jesus. I got this. Just need to focus on driving and not looking for my enemies constantly. That will get me killed. And the Geth really had time to set up shop, didn't they? Alright, we're going in. What I might do is I'm going to switch squad power usage to all, finally, so I can just have them just go for their life, essentially. Because we can command them and that's fine, but I want them to be able to, you know, have a bit more initiative as well. Oh, Krogan as well. Yeah, I think that's gonna instantly fix everything, because obviously I didn't know what I was getting into when they were like, oh.
All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
I didn't know what, you know, squad abilities really meant before getting into the game, so now switching it over seems like a good idea. Omni Tool, Nexus 7. Let me actually take a look at that. Who wields the Omni Tools? You do. Chuck that on, because I was like, that's going to be a definitive upgrade for sure. What are these?
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Not going to attack us then? Okay. I don't even know how much Omni Gel I have. I just do the manual overrides because I'm like, pretty sure I can do this each time. Doesn't take too long. I'm actually facing my squad for a change in the elevator. Let's have a look. Almost looks like you could be on. Almost looks like you'd be underwater with those visuals. Oh, how cool would that be if there was like an underwater world? They just do like sci-fi Bioshock. Give me my city underwater in space.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Rachni? That's Rachni, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What were those things?
Xenobiology is
Sliding.
not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Okay, and this is the lore stuff that we read on.
Though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly...
Yeah, it was the Krogan in the Rachni Wars, and that's what we were looking at with that statue in the Citadel. So this is very concerning. We saw that Cerberus were involved doing experiments with Rachni. But then... does that mean that Cerberus is also linked with whatever the hell's going on here? Potentially? I'm going to be wondering about my choices to give that information to the Shadowbreaker or not. What? Dude. Just appear out of nowhere? The hell?
Heads up!
Rachni work. Nothing like a massive, expansive sci-fi story that uses a ferocious insectoid bug-type parasite species that's a huge threat to the galaxy. There's nothing quite like that. To the roof and comms. Or to the reactor. Let's go to the reactor first. Yeah. And that's the elevator to the tram, but this is closed. Please consult Station Virtual Intelligence. Oh, actually, nope, they're both closed. We are going to comms, whether we like it or not. Or maybe we're not. Hang on. Oh, that's why. Ah. Okay. I'm going in on by myself, I guess. Ooh, the VI core appears inoperational. We can attempt to manually reconfigure the databanks or use Omnigel. Should we attempt a manual reactivation? Let's go. Transfer module stack to core 2 or 3 to reactivate. Choose module to move. Wait, what do I have to do? Oh, hang on. Ah, they can only belong in... Ooh, okay, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I think I see what's going on here. Oh, okay. They can only go into particular ones. But then... Oh. Wait.
Regroup!
Okay. Hold on. So you can put this first one wherever. I can't pick the bottom one. So if I do that... Oops. Keep pressing A by accident and that just exits it. I can only put that one in there, so I'm doing something wrong. How do I get that bottom module? I'm a bit confused. Ooh, hang on. There we go, hold on. I can't put this bottom one anywhere. I'm very confused as to what I exactly have to do here. Do I need to get everything in, like, the Y column or the B column? What does this... what does this even mean? Oh, hang on. Can the bottom one only move when there's none in there? But I can't move that to anywhere. Can't even move it back to... Okay, the bottom one is now at B. Hold on. Bam! Did it. Who needs to use 100 Omnigel when you can manually do that?
To restore this facility. Would you like help?
Gotcha. Crap, a pop-up.
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
Nice. I'm in a hurry.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Everything's busted.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely. or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you have unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access.
Okay.
Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
It's true. And I'm pretty sure we already got the damage report, right?
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Critical failure. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with
So, gotta go turn some stuff on. Everyone's got another 2 points. I'm gonna max out your assault rifle skill, and then I'm gonna chuck more into your assault training. Liara, singularity, almost maxed.
emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay, so I think we can now travel to each of the 3 locations now that everything has been turned on.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Is that right?
Passenger trams are offline.
No. Yes, reactor. Alright, let's do the reactor. Get the reactor turned back on. Because I think everything happened in a sequence. So you gotta figure that sequence out. I guess when you enter an elevator and you have your weapons drawn, that's when you're facing them.
With emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Alright, squad, let's go.
Alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Disposal canister.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are off.
Yep. Oh, damn stalkers.
The 83 fuel line.
Stop!
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert.
Where are you guys shooting?
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Fuel lines fixed, baby. Easy peasy.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Thanks, Liara. Let's have a look upstairs.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Aha. At least we didn't have to do some weird like manual fixing the thing like we had to do for Mira before. Okay. Run here for some bonus stuff. I'm so used to having to press like when you sprint, you know, pressing down on like the left thumbstick. So holding A is an adjustment. But I'm pretty used to it by now here. Alright, well, this is fixed.
Online. How may I assist you?
That's
Okay.
all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
She can just update us at every location, I guess, to like
User
remind us.
alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
So she reminds us what we need to do. Alright. Tram time? Let's get back out into the main section. Tram is still red, so... Oh. Hello, Rachni soldier. Goodbye, Rachni soldier. Alright, trams, we gotta wait. We gotta do this next thing first. Yes.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Right, yeah.
Passenger trams are offline. Now exiting to the roof.
Turn landline on, then trams will work.
Are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I can see why you got shut down, Mira. Because you keep repeating the same thing. Oh, I accidentally pressed the X button twice. Nice. Landline's repaired, baby. Completed the repairs to peak 15. Oops. Got a lot of stuff that I need to break down and sell after this as well. Because we've just been getting so much stuff. Alright, now we can do trams. Femship's intense stare in the elevator with no dialogue, just let me stare at you and judge you silently. Alright, tram time. Oh, another one. Another one. Get a lot of money for beating them, to be honest. No complaints. A lot of elevators in this joint, huh?
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Alright, let's find out what these contaminants are. Because obviously we have no idea.
They're locked in.
Oh, nice. There you go. Burn the Rachni. Oh! Oh my god, it was the Rachni.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Yeah. Disgusting. Garrus, you're almost dead, man. Should probably pay more attention to when that's happening to our health. Anyone fancy a ride? Let's go.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Alright, you guys look that way and I'll look this way and we won't say a word to each other and we'll just have an awkward trip on the tram.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Wonder if I can get some authorization from this facility to get some more information out of Mira. Creepy vibes. Oh, going this way first, I guess. To the hot labs. Or to this place. Where are we headed? Are we here? I think we're here. Yeah, elevator to hot labs. Elevator to the science station. That's where we're going. Ooh, we got people.
Stand down.
Nice.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. But I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth, it's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Is that right?
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I just wanted to offer some deployment advice. You're lucky these things are dumb animals. 3 coordinated guys could take this place.
Have you checked the layout yet? Easily defensible by a few people. That's not counting the automated defenses.
Automated defenses can be overridden.
What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Volus.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Take cover!
Come on, let's go. We good?
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Okay, well, here we go. Ooh. Got a bunch of people. A sick scientist.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
What?
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
Why are you being rude?
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Speak plain.
Yeah, that's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Okay.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the Matriarch.
Then why would I?
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Inconsiderate much?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Meditate this! Boosh!
Science pukes. Should just bug out and leave them to die. All their fault anyway.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days, or now, with forced cheer. I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Show me what you've got.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Volkov 9, dude. 456,000. Some heavy armor for a human. Could probably afford to give Liara something like this, but I probably own something, so let's take this opportunity. Yeah, kind of. Give her the assassin stuff, but then she loses tech and biotic protection, so I don't know. Pulse rifle. Yeah, you can take that. Ooh, one or more upgrades couldn't be transferred. Doesn't look like I can even upgrade it. That's alright. Let's upgrade for... We're going up against a lot of Geth. If I put combat scanner on one of theirs, that should work against everything, so I'll chuck that on as well. And you can have that. Just give her something good. Oh, hang on, I think I've got two. I'll also take one as well, because why not? Give me a new sniper. Ooh, brawler pistols, okay. There you go. So we're at our period in time where we're doing the upgrades now. Yeah. I still do need to mess around with different types of rounds though. Because what rounds have I got in here? Radioactive rounds 1. Definitely about due for an upgrade. Tungsten. Yeah. Instead of the... could go for cryo. Shredder would be okay. Proton. Shield bypass. I'm gonna do that. Pretty happy with that. Garrus isn't really going to use shotguns that much. That's why I haven't really looked into like adjusting their other weapons, because they just haven't had to really use them as much. The sniper rifle we need to get Garrus onto, because at least he's put some points into it. But it's not his best thing. Alright. That's good. That's good for now. Perfectly fine for now. Here's our Dr. Palon. Solarian. Still need to look for the Volus as well.
What? No! Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Okay. So that goes to the medical bay.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
It's a restricted area. Oh, yep. Looks restricted to me, and there's a bunch of enemies on the other side. Alright, let's go into the medical bay first. Oh, actually, give me a sec, because what I forgot to do is I forgot to sell him a bunch of my stuff, actually. So hold on a minute. Sir, you can take the things that I have that I'm doubling up on for now. And then anything that's like kind of anything that's kind of like below a certain amount, I should probably just start getting rid of, because I'm not going to be really equipping those. Now we got money, baby. Now at this point I could probably feel a little better about buying some stuff. Just so you are aware of where I'm at and what I'm looking at selling and what I'm keeping. So I think we're at a point where I can remove the weapons that are like 6 and below, kind of. A little bit anyway. Because everything starts to get pretty cheap. I mean, I can kind of break it down into Omnigel as well. I'm keeping all of like the grenades just in case that I want to use those. Maybe like maybe if I go into equipment and I check down the stuff that's like the worst down the bottom, we can turn stuff into Omnigel instead. How much do I have? Is that, I think it's 188 Omnigel? Looks like it. And then these things. And I'll keep the rest for now. Yeah, 204 on the gel now. Lovely. I don't think I can see my actual inventory size, however. How many items I've got. But I'll keep it as that. Cool. Now to the medical bay. Got my team all kitted out.
Hang on. I know you'd have a cure by now.
Mirror terminal in here as well. Good dialogue.
What do you want?
Oh, so what do you want?
I've had a long day. Don't piss me off.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't had much sleep lately.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this, but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Okay. Alright. Managed to get some information out of that fella. Now we still can't do this, but let's go talk to Ventralis. See what we can get out of him. It looks like the quarters as well. So let's have a chat to this dude. So many doors.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Alright. We're going in, boys. Easy convincing. Before we do that, we'll just take a quick look into here. Okay. Okay, just items, that's all. Lovely. Right over this side. Just gonna be an elevator. Where to? To the quarantine lab, okay. Okay, well, this is what we gotta do. There he is.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
Are you trying to be cryptic or are you just nuts?
I wish I were crazy. It would be easier.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
No, guys, because if you looked in the codex, we got a picture of them. We know what they look like. I guess our characters don't.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... yeah, you just have to.
I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror events before lights out.
When they're just assholes, then they're just like, ah ha ha ha, everything's chill. Everything's chill, guys. No worries. Okay, looks like we're heading in there. So that's the guard we've got to speak to. And maintenance area is closed, right. Alright, we've got our mission.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out.
You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Alright, bro. Make cure. Alright. Are you ready? Ready to become a scientist, Shepard? I'm ready. We've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. So 4 chemicals in precise quantities. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, shit. Okay, I see. Oh my god. And then I was too quick that time. It's alright, this is very simple. It just speeds up the last one for you. Stupid machine. I think I just almost blew it up. It's like, it's sparkling. Okay, we curated the cure.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
I knew it.
Ambush.
I didn't trust her at all. I think I just almost destroyed the computer. Interesting.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Oh, okay. Well, facing the other way. Yeah, take one of those grenades that I... Oh, she died in like one hit. Oh, a sorry commando! Not bad. Not bad, Liara. Good job. Didn't like her anyway. Well, at least we don't even know if we're contaminated or not now, so we'll just in and out. Jesus. Well, there you go. These guys have anything to say about the murder that just happened?
Came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
Okay, so...
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I'll go back to Dr. Cohen. Here's your call, bro. Let me get into maintenance. Just a bit of the old back and forth. Never hurt anyone. Yeah, it's very funny how, like, a character that you don't like or don't trust out of the group of everyone else, you're just like, yep, not even surprised that they just tried to kill me. There's a plot point right here for some reason. Wouldn't it make sense for the plot point to be in here? Oh no, hang on, we go underneath, don't we? Sometimes that minimap can confuse you in that sense. There we go.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Nice. Good shit. As you can see, I've got much more Paragon going on than Renegade, so I am trying to... So because of that, it's like it makes me want to kind of do that more, because it makes sense. Because I've got more Paragon going on. But I'm seeing that limitation with Renegade specifically, because I haven't done it as much. So that'll just be popping up with grayed out Renegade choice more often than not. I don't know if you're able to really max both out. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like you can probably have a nice balance between the two, or just go all in on one of them. But now we go into maintenance. Rachni, hello? Dude, as soon as Liara just does that, it's like game over, you can't even do anything. Glad I changed my squad's abilities to just kind of have free will a bit. Because I trust him. There she is. Finally face to face.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
It's probably a good thing that I brought Liara along, just for the sake of having like a unique approach to the situation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Ooh. Ooh, I just got stasis. Oh shit. Oh, okay, we're fine. Wow, Asari Commandos, yep. Oh. Ooh, Asari Commandos! Oh, so we're reducing her power level by her doing stuff. I see. Oh my god. I aimed the wrong way with that grenade. Level up! Okay. Oh, yep, you're getting weak, aren't you? I see it. Where even is Benezia? Oh, she's just chilling in there. Give it up.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Yeah, Sovereign. Remember when we saw the Sovereign in the first episode, guys? And I was like, wow, look at the Sovereign. And I totally didn't miss it.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind.
Ooh.
I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara.
That probably meant a lot.
Die.
Oh man, the turnaround. Oh my god. You have always made me proud. Die! No, do we have to fight her? Can we at least knock her out? I'm stuck. And Garrus is out of here. I'm gonna get killed. Surely not, right? Do we have to... Hang on. Hold on a minute. Can you not? That's not gonna work. Singularity, go! I don't want to kill her. I just want to put you to sleep. Oh, I'm gonna get killed. I was like, I'm gonna get killed. We died together. I don't want to kill her. I want us to be like, can I just knock her out? It seems like a really unfortunate way to go. It's like she turns against us. But she turns against us like that. Am I stuck in a black screen? I'm stuck in a black screen. Is that because I died at the same time as Benezia? Because I think so. I can do D-pad commands. Might have to load my game. So that's fun. Let's go and do this again, shall we? Okay. Luckily, it auto-saved like right before the battle. Let's do this without fucking around this time, I guess. Okay, cool.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
No light at the end of the tunnel, huh? That's grim. I'm glad we brought Liara along for that. I think that was quite important. Oh, we got the commando waking up. Where's my squad when I need them? Just walked away. What the fuck? Shepard. Situational awareness, man. Ooh.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
The Rachni Queen.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
I didn't come here to talk to bugs.
The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
Shepard just fucking spinning around on the spot.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
I'm pretty sure. Am I supposed to be in between Liara and Garrus right now, or did I move there? Because I was just like, my character is like when she glitched. Was that what's going on?
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Okay.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
This is a big choice.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
So the memories of the mother are passed down through generations, but it seems that because this one was like just an egg, maybe there was some part of that like chain of events that didn't occur. So by that extension, we kind of have Rachni that are not aggressive. This is a big choice. Both Liara and Garrus are both for sparing them. And I like to listen to my companions, especially when they're my two best ones. Interesting, because there's a part of this where it's like, in a sense or in a way, it's like unnatural that the Rachni were brought back from extinction, and then experiments being done on them to turn them into beasts of war. But then, like Liara says, it's a chance to atone for the Krogan who went too far.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
The animation on the Asari was spectacular. Like, so creepy and, like, possessed. Now we've got an alarm going on. So we still do we still have to deal with the children? The Rachni and the hot labs, yeah. Master Singularity. Okay. I guess we go out the way that we came. Okay, the alarm stopped. No, hang on. This is blocked. Maybe it is this door. How do we get out of here? That door's locked. Door control open, but it's closed. What do we do? How am I getting out of here? Because this door's closed too. Except this one doesn't even let me select it. So I need 2 doors out of here. I feel like one of them should be open. I feel like I'm in like this weird period of like my games like maybe like glitching a little. We had the black screen, we've got Shepard spinning on the spot. I don't know. It feels like I should be able to go through this door.
Turians don't like the cold, Shepard. Did I ever mention that?
I might have to restart once again. Okay, we got very lucky. When you save and reload, while the Matriarch has disappeared, the doorway has now turned green. So luckily, I can actually proceed and I don't have to reload a save that's almost 2 hours earlier because I forget to save and I was purely relying on the autosave to save me just then. So we can be very grateful for that. But yeah, we made it back out. Now the objective, however, is to yes, to deal with the hot labs. So Rachni in the hot labs is where we have to go now. So we can now go downstairs and deal with them. So we spared the Rachni. Off they went to live their lives peacefully, apparently. Tartakovsky. Yaroslav. What are you doing sat in this big room on your own?
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I understand that we'll be dead soon. Talk fast.
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Ah, wow.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry.
Oh.
But this will not work.
That's out of order.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Yeah, we're supposed to be dealing with them, Shepard.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
So he wants to do like a pulse that'll wipe everyone out instead.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
Yep.
Are there any survivors in here?
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the operations deck. There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
Well, Lady Benezia is also dead, so that's fine.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
Alright, shall we go?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Mumble something.
6 Semper Tyrann 3.
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Oh my god.
Who would have those codes?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
Alright.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
Shall we just chat to this lovely gentleman and get him to do the purge? We're ready to go.
I am feeling not so well.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira the struck.
Oh! Oh, dude. You know the funniest thing about subtitles is it's really funny when you're reading the subtitles and you see the dash at the end of a word and you're like, is he going to get interrupted or killed? That's like the funny thing about subtitles. You're like prepping for that. Damn, nobody saw that one coming. Well, he gave us the key, right? Oh no, hang on. Damn. Talk about a chest burster. Alright, let's do the neutron purge. Because these children are beyond saving.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Nice. Alright, let's get out of here then. That's a lot of red. That's a lot of red. Why is the elevator... Okay. Hey team, how we feeling about this? Good? Nice. Done. Neutron purged, baby. Mission complete. Defeated the Matriarch and eliminated the Rachni in the hot labs. Depart Rift Station in the passenger tram that you arrived in. That's Noveria complete, baby. And get the hell out of here. Wonderful. Good stuff. Not bad. Matriarch Benezia is dead, but luckily gave us an OSD, so not a waste. Got a good farewell with her daughter, so glad we brought Liara along.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
And then we learnt about all of this stuff with the Rachni. Yeah, not so fast.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Excuse me. What the fuck? Why so rude?
I won't be a puppet for the Asari. I give the orders around here, understood?
Forgive me, Commander. I was only trying to help.
That's not what I wanted to say. I thought we were gonna yell at,
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
I thought we were gonna tell off Ashley.
Away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, do not cut me off like last time. I failed to find it amusing.
I didn't cut you off, in particular. I cut off your friend to your right.
Let's just stick to business.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Okay. We don't currently have an autosave. I kind of wanted to do... It's really funny when you pick the wrong dialogue option and you're like, oh, don't really like that I picked that dialogue option. But it's fine. I'll stick with my choices. Sorry, Liara, I didn't mean to yell at you. But this is a big mission that we just completed, so this is a good opportunity to talk to our crew. So I think I need to go through these doors. So we'll have a chat to everyone about how they feel. Liara's probably going to want to talk about her mother, considering what just happened. I wonder what happens then if you don't take Liara with you. What she would have to say about it that might be different. Probably just that she would hear about what happened. She's like, I wish I could be there or something.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
that dialogue seems like it could apply whether you brought her along or not, I reckon.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful. And now she is gone.
Are you gonna be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time, and Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
150?
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
That's still insulting. 150, so a little bit of a lifespan increase.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
It's 'cause I'm a badass.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
She likes me.
Are you sure you're interested in me, or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
Yeah, we don't want him. we don't claim him.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
You were wrong. Why can't Garrus talk to me like this? Let's keep our If we romance Garrus, I don't know if we can procreate. But if we romance Liara, doesn't matter who or what we are, we can make baby and carry on the lineage of Shepard in Asari form. Because I'm not settling for Caden. Is there a mutual attraction? Look, let's keep our options open. Liara and Garrus aren't just my best squad for no reason. Let's keep the options open.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you?
Because I'm awesome.
We have only known each other a short time. We are from 2 different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
We have one thing. We have one thing in common. Yeah, I didn't know if this was going to be an option or not, and it's funny that it literally has, there's like the left-hand side option that has like Shepard going, "You're a female." I'm like, what does that have to do with anything?
Saren wants both of us dead.
Oh.
That is not the most romantic reason. You make it all sound so dangerous.
That is romantic. That's why it's fun.
A little danger makes things exciting.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. I need some time.
You started it.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
Nice. Pretty sure we already spoke about this, but let's just check again.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. My people believe we are all...
Yeah.
Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us.
I should go.
Sorry.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Don't mean to interrupt you, but pretty sure we already went through that information. But we do get more... We did get another codex entry regardless. Great. Nice. A romance option that didn't make me want to run away. I'll take it. Now to go and talk to Garrus and romance him too. I'll talk to Caden. You go, "Ooh, here you and Liara are getting close. I didn't think that was you, Commander."
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Yeah, it's very interesting because it's like if we brought Caden along on the mission who had that opinion, that would have been very interesting.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Good. Good stuff. I think we've done good. We've done good there. At setting the boundary. And he understands crystal clear now. Right, guys, I changed my mind. We are going to make Rex our husband.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Rex, I like that in a
Why
Krogan.
not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up. To stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You're trying to make me cry, Shepard. I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Interesting.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Let's fucking get it, dude.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Nice. Okay, hold on. Let's have a look. We just got another Rex family armor. After talking to Rex, you learned that he's looking for his family's ceremonial armor. It was taken by the Turians after the Krogan Rebellion. Now, a profiteer named Ton Actus has it. Hell yeah. So, when we go searching for that, we will have to bring Rex along for the journey. 100%. Krogan culture, baby. Cool. Got another... oh yeah, I forgot to reload. I reloaded my save, so I didn't do that. Cool. Speak to Ashley, see what Ashley's got to talk about.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure, if you have time. Figured you'd be busy with tactical briefings and whatnot. Don't know what I think about us attacking today, of all days. Kind of an ill omen.
You mean on the anniversary of the first
The end of it,
yeah. Oh yeah, hang on.
The only Williams here. I guess you'd be the only other one interested in it.
Pretty sure we already spoke about this, right?
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
Interesting. I mean, we learnt about your family last time, but...
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Oh, so she's suffering for... she's paying the price for something that she didn't even do.
Don't tell me you're blamed for that.
Not formally. Dad got passed for promotion over and over. And I think my record merits more than garrison duty on a backwater agri-colony.
That's a shame.
It's a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway.
Wow.
I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
This is interesting stuff about Ashley's background.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of him.
That's why you dislike aliens. See, there's people being like, oh, it's weird that you've called Ashley racist for her comments. And I'm like, you're right, it's xenophobic.
Is this why you're always going on about the council?
If everyone else can look at Shanxi and say, this is why humanity needs to be stronger, then so can I. I'm entitled. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
I love how every single option is no, we're going to keep you.
You're part of the team, Williams. I don't care what your grandfather did or didn't do.
Not to get all cheesy, but you're the first CEO who's ever said that to me. Thanks, Skipper. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Unfortunate that she has to deal with stuff that her grandfather did, but then she's also... Oh god. Her eyes for a second there. Is she gonna do it again? Yeah, just unfortunate that her point of view on things is the way that it is, like, because of it. Is she gonna move her head again? I want to see those eyeballs. Oh, no, they're okay this time. Alright, looks like she sorted her eyeballs out. I think she's good. Garrus!
Commander, good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything else?
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
It's interesting that it's like we can't ask for his thoughts on the previous mission or like anything like that. We're just like, oh yeah, tell me more about C-Sec again.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market. But they're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
Krogans have 4 testicles confirmed. Can I get 2 extra balls? For no reason?
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
I love the casualty, like just like the casual talk about like Krogan testicles. Anyway, I was interviewing this guy.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Nice. Told you about his encounter with Dr. Salion, the geneticist. He regrets letting him escape the first time. So we've actually got straight up coordinates for it. The Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. So because we actually have coordinates, I might check out this assignment.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Yeah, I might check that out. And we'll see how we go. I'm going to sell some stuff, maybe buy something, considering I'm at 1.5 million at this point. And then we'll start checking out some assignments, I think, before we jump into, because I think Vermeer is like one of the next big ones, so we'll do Vermeer another time, but we'll jump into some assignments after this. Alright, we sold a bunch of stuff. I've actually re-equipped my whole squad, went to their lockers, so we did a bunch of that. I still need to level people up that I haven't had in my squad for a while, so I'll need to get to that as well. But assignments is the perfect opportunity to do that, because we can take out people that we haven't had with us before. We'll speak to Tali, see what she has got to give us before we leave, and then we'll push on.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
What if we saved the whole galaxy? Exactly.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So what's the answer?
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have...
Yeah, we've also done this.
In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to...
I want to talk about something
like
else.
What?
Yeah, we've spoke about these, I believe. I don't think we've spoken about Tully's father, though.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with, and he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
And I'm pretty sure that's good.
See you later.
Alright. It's interesting that it's like, there's only 2 people that we talk to for their, like, opinion on the mission, and that's Ashley and Caden. Rex doesn't give us anything. Garrus didn't say anything, even though he was with us. Liara talks about her mother, but not about, like, the mission itself, really. But you specifically ask Ashley and Caden, you're like, hey, what was your thoughts on the last mission that you were totally there for? which is very interesting. Okay, we've spoken to the squad. We're going to take Garrus with us to the ship, but I'll take someone else with us as well. I'm thinking we might take Tali.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think he has anything new. To the galaxy map. Okay, now let's take ourselves out of this system. Did we check? Let's just go. I can't remember if we checked this place or not for planets and for checking them, surveying them. Let's get off this rock, because Garrus personally doesn't like the cold, so we need to keep things in his best interest. Now, have we checked this place yet? Yunthol, I'm just trying to see if I recognize these planet names. Yes, I recognize Zorwin. Oh, hang on. Ooh. MSV Majesty. This must be another assignment that we have. Oh. So you can find stuff that are unknown. Damn. The Majesty is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space, and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. A faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive, leads towards the nearby planet of Zorwin. Oh, I didn't mean to exit. Hang on. Ooh, and now we can land on the planet. So we could only sometimes there are planets that open up the ability to land on them only when you like find something that can be like unknown. Let's do Rex and Tali. MSV Majesty, right? There's got to be an assignment related to this. It might have updated on our journal. I think there was. My game is frozen, so that's fun. We've got music, but the game is frozen. Can't even access the menu. I can... It's telling me there's buttons I can't press. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna have to restart once again. So it's the cursed episode where the game isn't working. And then I'll check the journal. Guys, I quit the game and restarted it. And I was in another dimension. What the fuck? You just start the game and you're just like, I'm in some sort of dream that I didn't want to be in. So let's try this again, shall we? this is apparently where it's put us. Because even our autosave can't save us. I swear to God that there would have been an autosave. I think it's very funny for me to go, haha, I need to remember to save, and I've been relying on the autosave, and then pretends to just ignore it. But then I really thought that there would have been an autosave for like that whole thing. So that's just a shame that this is where I'm at. So what I'm actually going to do is redo all of the stuff that I just did. I will catch ourselves up again. So I'm going to push through all of that, respec all of my characters, go through that dialogue once again, and then I'll save the game, and then we'll try and land on Zolwyn once more, and check out that Uncharted world. Well, that was fun. All caught up to date now. So I had to do exactly what we did before, redid all of my dialogue options, sold my stuff, equipped my characters, and we're ready to go onto the galaxy map, where we're going to check out the MSV Majesty, I believe it said. Now, if I look in here, I want to see if there's something. I'm pretty sure there's something that mentions an MSV, right? But maybe not. I really thought that we had something about it, but maybe not. So this is just something that we've found on our own. So let's have a look. We have saved just before this, so if I do get trapped again in a loading screen, or the game freezes, or something happens, it should be okay to just restart. But let's go back to the neighboring system that we've already visited previously, but we missed a ship. And we'll land on Zolwyn. Alright, let's take a look. Unknown. Proceeds to exit out of the map. Unknown. Scan it. MSV Majesty. Okay, there we go. Now we can land on the planet, and hopefully it actually works. Considering we closed and restarted the game, I would like to hope that it's knocked out any of the weird sort of glitches or bugs that were occurring. Yay! Alright, we're able to actually play the game. And there's a lot more going on this planet. We got 4 anomalies, a mercenary camp, and some ruins. So I'm going to proceed to check this place out. And then we can see what the fuss is about at the plot point. Alright, let's have a look at what's around this thing. Hello. Okay, so we've got Alliance stuff in the way. Mercenaries, alright. Who try their best to shoot my vehicle with snipers. Goodbye, sir. Alright. Guess we're checking out a mercenary base. Let's take a look inside. Yeah, more mercenaries, right? We got Krogans too. Krogans are so weird as to how they go down sometimes. So they go down and they're in like some sort of stasis almost, and then they heal themselves like this. Oh no, that one went down like normally. A lot of them just like... A lot of them don't. Okay. Well, we're not done yet. Guess we'll go up and meet him. Can we go upstairs? No, maybe not. Oh, hang on. There we go. You poking your head out now?
You must die.
Okay. And they have one grenade to... I don't think that did... No. Didn't do well enough. Okay. Can we get up? We gotta be able to get upstairs, right? Yep. Good night.
Perimeter secured.
Okay. Captain Willem. Anomaly identified. You've discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Take data pad. Oh yeah, UNC privateers. Oh yeah, this was it was Gareth's brother. I knew that there was a mission. I must have just completely overlooked it. There we go. So now we can go to the Citadel Tower and tell Gareth of it. I knew that something with the MSV Majesty was coming up, and I completely overlooked it in the assignments because I thought it might have been like an earlier one. Cool. Alright. Well, looks like I'll head back to the Citadel Tower then. And then I'll see about doing Garrus's little mission. How Garrus wants to check out the coordinates of this ship. So let's head on back to the Citadel Tower for Gareth. Just wondering, maybe I might chill out at the Citadel at the end. So we'll go and revisit the Citadel Tower and see Gareth after we do the mission for Gareth. So may as well do it while we're still here and in space. So Gareth gave you the coordinates of Dr. Salian's last known whereabouts. He's apparently going under Dr. Hart. Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. Alright, let's take a look. Kepler Verge. Newton, Herschel, and just those two. Alright, to the Herschel system. Let's go pay a visit to this fine gentleman. Ooh, Klobaka. Oh, there it is. MSV down Klugon. Now I'm going to need to asteroid belts and planets and stuff, like things that can be unknown. Oh, like this. Rocky asteroid. A metal-rich asteroid. Nice. That's cool. I will scour solar systems and clusters very heavily in my own time, I feel. Okay, no planets to survey here, but the Fidel is a Kowloon class modular conveyor of human design. Private owner, Dr. R. Hart. Okay, this is the ship. So we'll take Garrus with us, and I will take... I'll take some different people as well as Garrus. So I might take Caden, because I need to put some points into Caden. 22 points, in fact. Let's bump out your medicine, because you're the only one with that ability, I think. Throw, lift. Yeah, don't really need you for those others, because we've got everyone else who's got those points. Max out your barrier. Max out your first aid. Put more points towards throwing. There you go. Garrus. Okay. You ready for this, Garrus? It's nice to see like a different looking like interior for a ship, because a lot of the time you get on a ship and you're like, yep, this is similar interiors and everything kind of looks the same, so it's nice to be on something that's a bit different. It's refreshing, even if some areas look the same. Test subject. Yep. Oh, yeah, off you go. Okay. I wonder what would happen if you did go on this mission and didn't take Garrus with you.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Don't even pay attention to the subtitles, which says my name is Dr. Saleon.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy. Please, don't let him do this to me.
I'm not going to say back down. That's the point of this mission, isn't it?
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
Damn.
That was satisfying.
I wanted to give that to Garrus. It seems like he had something on that. He was like, yeah. But then he ran away. It was weird.
Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
I will, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Saleon's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species, pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red, but his work has ended here. Time to head back to Normandy. I mean, yeah. Oops. We resolved Garrus's little, Garrus's little problem that he was thinking about for a long time. So it's done. And then, we can now work towards trying to find Rex's family armor as well. But I think we'll be doing that next time for sure. Alright, good haul. Sweet. With that one, guys, I think what I'll do is we will bring this episode to a close. So we got to finish up with Noveria, releasing the Rachni Queen back out into the wild, which I think is a big decision to make, and getting to know our crew a little better, going to get into the habit of saving a bit more. Saving a bit more often, because I've learnt some harsh lessons with it this time. But next time, what we will be doing is we'll be taking more of these older assignments into consideration, because they are sort of getting out of hand. We've got quite a few of them, so I want to smash out quite a lot of them because they're smaller. And then if we have time, we'll look into also checking out Vermeer, I believe. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Mass Effect, guys, and I'll see you next time.